I'm doing it for my daughter.
I think it was when you're spinning your wheels, every day I want to do something, and you know when you can't, when you're at a standstill? There's literally nothing you can do to make the thing go faster.
Mm-hmm.
You want your NFTs to come out? There's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
But you think there is.
Mm-hmm.
So you constantly fucking torture yourself.
All the time.
All the time.
That happens at least once a day. That's once a day, yeah.
Like right now, I'm like this, I should be picking up the paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's ready! 10 gallons, Ben Moore Aura. Went there 3 times. Like, stop in on them again. Call Rick Unwin, call Electrical Box. Like, just like, just driving people fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know if it's starting to take a toll. I don't know if it's the right thing, the wrong thing. How the fuck do billionaires become billionaires and running all these enterprises? You know what I mean?
I think they have to offload a lot of that into other people. But I think if you're trying to get anything done, that's just a ton of that.
Yeah. Like how many levels of management?
I think it's
Mark Cuban
unavoidable.
Like an active billionaire, like a non-singular item billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Bill Ackman or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like who's got like his hands in like a lot of irons in the fire, even if they're small irons or like medium-sized irons.
Well, I would imagine they probably offload all that type of stress onto other people.
They have like 4 assistants with assistants.
Yeah.
I guess so. They probably have 2 really good ones immediately right under them.
Mm-hmm.
That like they pay like $1 million a year too.
One good assistant is
everything.
Is a quality investment.
It's a really good investment. But what the fuck, man? I don't know. I feel bad complaining about it, but this is what I wanted. You know, we all wanted this.
There's a you know what line was? Can you look up YouTube secession? Everything is in motion.
Carl's not happy with your level of input.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck him, right?
I don't need another toothache.
Well, you okayed me to go in there and kick some ass, and
I gave you a destination. I can't walk you there, okay?
Okay, Dad, but if you give in to Carl, then everyone starts to carve me out. There's a line.
Nothing is a line. Everything, everywhere, is always moving. Forever. Get used to it.
Okay.
He just like shot down his daughter's like dream, basically. But that line, everything everywhere.
Yep.
What's the line again?
Constant and everything is always
Play
in
it
motion.
again. I just got to hear it again.
Forever.
Everyone starts to carve me out. There's a line.
Nothing is a line. Everything, everywhere, is always moving. Forever.
Everything
Get used to
everywhere
it.
is always moving forever. That's crazy.
Mm.
That's a crazy thing. But it's like if you're trying to do anything, you never get any peace.
Yeah.
And like the concept of like a vacation or something, it's just completely absurd. Because if you transplanted you to like Cabo or something, like you would be stressing about
the garage. Or it's called the garage.
Like there's no peace, there's no like respite at all, ever.
No, I'm never in a fucking state which is.
If you're trying to do something, if you're content to float along and be like normal and have like normalcy, then you can find a little places to get breaks. But if you're trying to do something, you don't really get any rest from it.
Yeah.
And it's because the other people out there, your competitors, are trying to outwork you. And if you don't think you have competitors are just the faceless economic factors that are making the gas price go up, for example. It's the reason why you can't buy a house for $30,000. That's what your competitors are. It's not like you're up against Rick Rochefort, who's
Pat lied.
A jar salesman from 𝐂𝐤𝐿𝐴𝐞. Like it's not what your competitor is. Your competitor is just the fact that you're in an economic system with other people who are trying to maximally benefit with minimal input as well, and you have to be better than them.
Yes.
You have to make your time more valuable than their time, or you have to acquire assets that are big. Who is that? I knew that was Chris. Of course you'd be peeking. Chris is peeping. And one thing that was like the stuff that I'm doing, like trying to get a fight at age 37. That's like absurd. And also thinking that I can beat up this like pro rugby player. which I think I could. I think I would fucking flatten him
He'd probably deck him.
real fast.
Probably uppercut him over the top of the ropes.
But
No Sam I know would.
But like thinking that, it's just crazy. It's like like the stuff like we're going to the iDubbbz boxing event.
Yeah.
I spent $10,000. Did I already talk about this on the podcast?
No.
I spent $10,000 to get 5 front row seats, and they're going to be empty with this shirt on the seat with me sitting in the middle seat. And
That's
I guess
awesome.
the guys will come filter down and sit there too, which is all just like this is all stuff I don't want to do. Like this is like I think it's like a funny like
It's a must do.
We've set up a funny troll type thing. It's funny. We're gonna get some exposure from it. Whatever. I would rather be playing Skyrim,
Yes.
but I have to go do this.
Yeah. You're possessed by the spirit of the joke.
By just the simple fact that I need to increase my bankroll so that I can continue to like pay my guys and fucking not have a real job.
Yeah.
So rather than playing Skyrim, I have to go to Tampa, Florida,
And have iDubbbz with 5 T-shirts on the side.
and have iDubbbz look
spend
at my
10,000
5
on that.
T-shirts and spend.
Totally.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean,
But it's like that might sound fun to like regular people, but for me, flying, I can't.
yeah, I've never honestly.
I've
known Sam 12 years. I don't think I've ever seen you fly.
If I
fly
sit
anywhere?
if I sit with my hips constricted in like a small seat for more than 15 minutes, my back is immediately shot and I'm just ruined for like a week and a half. I can't train or do anything for a week and a half. So on the flight, I'm going to have to be on my knees in the like stewardess section. I'm going to have to explain to the stewardesses, "Hey, I have chronic back
Why don't
pain.
you just drive down?
I'm going to be kneeling I'm going to be kneeling on the floor near you in the stewardess section, and I'm going to have my head down. Is that okay?"
No. They're going to go no.
Yeah, so I might get fucking arrested for
Yeah.
my back pain on this stupid flight. So most people think, "Oh, that's all. Oh, you're going to be Sam Hyde going to Creator Clash, crashing the show? That's so rad. I love that lifestyle." Like, I hate this. I hate everything about it. I don't want to move. I don't want to leave Rhode Island. I don't want to go watch a boxing match. Fuck all that. I don't want to be around rowdy people who are they drinking? Are they drinking there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be there.
That no YouTubers?
I don't want to be anywhere around that.
That's going to be fucking hell on earth.
I'm out of there. Anyway, but that's what everything everywhere is moving always forever. Is that the line?
Yeah.
Everything everywhere is always moving forever, I think.
That's it. Everything everywhere is always moving forever. That's a really good one.
That's the tattoo in your ribs.
You get no peace. It's always everything is in flux. And
It wears you down, though.
the other one, it does wear you down. It's going to wear you down.
And Sarah Sneed's so hot.
The other one is that Siobhan chick?
Ugh,
Oh wow, really?
that's my brand.
That's crazy because I thought
She's Australian.
she looks kind of like Jess a little bit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's my brand.
That's crazy.
Like potato Irish.
The
She's
other
Australian.
the other
Australia's not
thing,
nothing though, right?
there's this guy who does like he's like love counseling, like weird, like you have to breathe with your partner, like that type of shit.
Yeah.
And his name's like David Greenblatt, but he changed his name to David Data
Of course he did.
to sell books. One of the books, one thing he says, and I'm gonna butcher the line and not attach to it any of the significance that he puts on it, but the line is like you have to be living at the edge of your fear, which to me means like the sort of circle of safety that you build, and I don't think he meant it this way, but the circle of safety that you build. If you don't want that circle to shrink or collapse, you have to be kind of at the edge of it, pushing it to expand
Yes.
as much as you can.
Of course.
Which means like you're kind of always at the edge of doing new business, risky things, growing or whatever. I mean, it's kind of, and the third thing that lines up with this is just from bodybuilding is that no organism stays the same. It's always either shrinking or growing, dying or
That's a good one.
or flourishing.
I like
It's
that.
always going up or down. It's never ever
Yeah.
static. You stop taking in calories, you start losing muscle. You know,
Yeah.
that's how shit goes. So when I spin my wheels, I just know that means it's time to think about what other thing I could be doing on some other project or whatever.